John Shelby for Singleton with you. All right, Siggy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately. You're not kidding. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Cutter Crawford. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And this one is up to the run.
It's still tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep the set up for the game and ready at any time.
Not quite enough behind that. All right, let's take a look at the lineup now. Today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often. No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt the game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this regard. Gunnar Henderson, batting one down, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Just getting started here from Fenway Park. Got it! That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one foul off.
Knuckle curve. Low outside.
That's a ball.
Splitter. Low inside.
Two down, nobody on. That's ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Just miss.
First strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now into the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
3-2. Grounds running short. Neto. And that's the third out. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Back after this on the show. Back in Boston. And on the hill in this one, Shane Baz. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep in the games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Leading off, Nick Silgard.
Number 20, Nick Silgard.
This one in the air. One away. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. And a big factor for them in recent games, Zach Neto.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an
on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Jarren Duran.
Now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Ground ball right side,
and that one finds its way through.
And
that's
that's
a
a
one-out
one-out
single.
Still tough to come in as a pitch hitter and have success, but you really have to keep yourself locked into the game.
You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Stepping in, R.J. Shrek. On the ground. Flips it. There's one.
Great effort there. Anthony's son, Tom Gare is to play.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Just missed. That's off the mark. 3-1 now. Shrek off of first with 2 away. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And next for the Red Sox, Marcelo Meyer. First pitch swinging. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Fenway, so now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
A little bit high, maybe. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
The 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Jackson Holiday.
Knuckle curve. Middle outside.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. They'll score here in the second.
Low inside.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. In the air, right field. One down.
Batting 6. Catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
High inside.
Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Fires to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Bottom of the second. Still stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas.
First baseman, Tristan Casas.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
Ball 2.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
That one drilled left field. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the monster. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Batting 7.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Man at second. That to right. Cowser should have this one. And there's one down.
Batting 8. Shortstop, Zach Neto.
So digging in, Zach Neto.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 0-2. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Looking for better results than last night. He went 0 for 4. Time called. Swing and a foul out of play. In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. Going to count 1 and 2.
Ball inside.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. A double in the inning. Back here in Boston. Now the third baseman, Caleb Durbin. Durbin launched a homer in his most recent game.
Middle inside.
Just missed.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Casas. And there's 1 down. So up next, Blaze Alexander.
Inside.
And that skips in the dirt.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And foul ball.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
The 1-2. Stays alive.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count.
4-seam fastball.
Top of the 3rd, no score.
Inside.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
4-seam fastball. High inside. Sweeper.
5 foul balls in a
Low
row.
outside.
I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Casas. He steps on the bag, so it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's a big power threat. Taylor Ward. That one ripped right center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Taylor Ward blasts one out. His 17th of the year. The Orioles strike first. It's 1-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Splitter.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
In the air to left center. Durant on the move to the gap. And that'll do it. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now 1-0. It's the game of the week on MLB The Show. As we go to the last of the 3rd. So stepping in for Boston, Nick Sogard.
Nick Sogard.
This one in the air center field. Alexander going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Single to right in his first trip. That's hard hit in the line. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. That's out number 2. And next for the Red Sox, R.J. Schreck. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball down the left field line. Ward ranging back. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. Line and a base hit into right. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and they tie it.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
And here is Marcelo Meyer. In the air out to center. Pulls it in on the run. And that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. As we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Pete Alonso.
High inside.
Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
That one ripped, but foul.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Holiday in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Runner at second here, 1 gone. To the right side. Fires over to first. Got him. Adley Rutschman now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Late swing, foul to the left.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher if you're the runner at third.
And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
First baseman Tristan Casas.
Ball. That's inside.
On the ground at first. Mountcastle steps on the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next.
Here now the Red Sox DH. Romy Gonzalez. Flied to right his first time. Hit on the ground to short. Quips it to Mountcastle. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. So stepping in for Boston, Zach Neto. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Fifth inning coming up. Tied at 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Mountcastle batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
In the air to left center. Durant takes it in for the out. And there's one away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Caleb Durbin. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Four-seam fastball.
0-1.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, Blaze Alexander. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cutter. High outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown. Good.
And that's the third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Nick Sogard. That one to first, and it goes just foul.
You know, these Red Sox looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Now time called at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now it's even up. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Check swing went around. No balls, 2 strikes. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here is R.J. Schreck.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 0-2. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite-level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal of second base.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Santander in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Well struck deep right field. Way back and out of here. Anthony Santander knocks one out. His 24th home run of the season, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 3-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Now a chance for Marcelo Meyer. Out towards right center field. Alexander has a beat on it. That is the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 3. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So digging in, Taylor Ward.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
1-1 now. Fastball for a strike.
Cutter, low middle.
Nope, upstairs.
Sweeper, low outside.
And he grounds one to the right side. Sogard sends it to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop.
So up next, Gunnar Henderson.
Low middle.
What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Pete Alonso cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 2-0. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Sweeper, low outside.
High fly ball, right field. Shrek gets under it. And that is that. Orioles held in. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Yennier Cano. On for the 30th time this year. Right side, Holiday. Whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's the DH. About to get started here. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And we're
Ball,
underway
that's
from San Diego. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
That one fouled off. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. One down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
At the plate, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Sanchez. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either.
Ball.
Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Ball.
You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
And now it's filled up. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Machado in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. And Machado able to spoil that pitch.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 5.
Here's Ramon Laureano. To third. And that'll do it. Phillies coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Diego. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Michael King. What do you have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, They're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Turner jumps out of the way of the first pitch. And it's even up. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Got him. One up, one down.
Batting second, the designated
And time now for the Phillies lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Ground ball right side and foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him. 2 out.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Harper now. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
0-2 now.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Ground ball up the middle. Bogarts handles the chance. Throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Petco Park. All set for the start of the inning. Ty France digs in now. Swing and a ground ball. Slings it across. 1 out in the second.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. That's to third. Boom. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Cronenworth in his 7th season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Two down, nobody on. No score here in the 2nd. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Alec Bohm. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That's a ball.
Struck him out swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Hey.
On the ground, right side. France takes it to the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Garcia.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi.
Ball, that's in. That's a ball.
And that one's a little bit low. And it's 3-0. Fought off foul. The 3-1. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
JT Realmuto in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Garcia leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That pitch gets the corner, and it's a ball and a strike. Realmuto wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them.
No, that's low.
Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Three and two now. Goes down looking. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar.
Ball. That's inside.
And right back to the mound. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The catcher, Freddie.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Top of the third, no score. In the air, right field. Garcia on the move. 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about. If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
2 down, nobody on. And that's just foul. The 0-2. And that skips into dirt. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here in San Diego, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. This ball's chopped on the ground. France takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 2, Justin.
Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. And there's a ball.
That's ball 2.
Liner, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that misses. And that's ball one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Crawford stands at first with one out. And a foul ball. Fastball almost got him there. Two now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Out towards right center field. Tatis should have this one. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, the designated hitter, Kyle
Schwarber comes up to hit here. He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Back here at Petco Park. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. A little bit low. Ball 1.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Manny Machado. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. There's a swing and a drive. Doesn't have enough. It bangs off the wall. Throws to second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Laureano comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike. Man at second. In for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
That was pretty nasty. And he'll challenge that called strike.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
France stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Man on second, 2 down. Gets a piece and stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ball. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's a strikeout looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper.
Baseman number 3, Bryce Harper.
King back to work. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. That's a strike. Ground ball left side. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Well, anything can happen once the ball deflects off the base. Do you get a good bounce or a bad bounce? Your guess is as good as mine.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Nope, that's inside.
Right through there for a strike. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh, the next to hit. Man at first, one away. There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Up next for the Phillies.
Go ahead run on base. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Walked his first time.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, 1 out. That clips a corner. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. Stays alive. Base hit right field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. To me, this is just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Here's JT Realmuto. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Bases loaded, 1 away. That misses, and the count even 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Here's a 1-1. Into center. Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away.
Here's a ball that's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
This is Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Ripped, but it curls foul. On the ground, 2 ball. Machado tossed to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. JT Realmuto delivers yet again on this one. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in San Diego, we go to the top of the 5th. Here comes X to the plate.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Gets it to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. He was a strikeout victim his first time. one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Grounded out his first time.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Ball. Ball 2.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. 2 down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. Crawford settles under this one. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Phillies 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Petco Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies.
Crawford.
That's a ball. Hey!
And a 1-1. Foul ball there.
That's ball 2.
Hard hit left side. To first.
No, he's out.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The batter number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Trey Turner.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. Just
Nope,
missed.
that's the ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The 3-1. Tap foul at the plate. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
The Phillies, the designated hitter, Kyle.
2 down, bases empty. Here comes Schwartz to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. swings and blasts one deep to left center. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Michael King won't go any further tonight. And they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
So the
San
Padres
Diego,
with a new arm on the mound,
72,
Bradley Rodriguez.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here comes Bryce Harper, 1 for 2. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And it's second. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
And the inning is over. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 1 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And here is Freddie Fermin.
The catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Late swing, fouled off.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hit softly on the ground to third. Slings to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ground ball right side. Harper steps on the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
For the Padres, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Pitch misses there,
inside, ball
and it's 2-1. That's a little bit low.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Up next,
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Manny Machado up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That's
Got to
a
be
ball.
real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Ripped to right, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Ball! That pitch is out.
This one in the air, center field. Crawford under it. And that's the 3rd out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Ball,
that misses the zone. Ball 2. That one missing inside. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one away.
Up next for the Phillies, the left fielder.
So digging in, Brandon Marsh.
Aye.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. The 0-2.
Nope, outside.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Adolis Garcia. A walk, and he's also singled.
Yeah.
The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here comes Real Muto.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Just off the inside edge. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add on. It's 3-0.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Bradley Rodriguez is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Ron
San Diego,
Marinaccio
number
on the pitch
97,
here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 down. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
That
Ball
one
3.
missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Number 2.
And at first, here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
Quick toss to first. Stop. Back in on a dive. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Man on second, 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
That's ball 2.
Man at second. Backed off the plate that time. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three and two. Payoff pitch. On the ground to third. On to France. Inning over. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 3-0. Back here in San Diego, leading off, Ty France. The Padres in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And that chops in for a strike. Some stirring in the bullpen for the Phillies. Jose Alvarado, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Keller, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And the lefty with the 0-1. That one hooked foul.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Way inside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And he can't come up with it. So a man on base to start the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Has grounded out a couple of times.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
So K marks the at bat for X.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
1 out man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And a foul ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. France, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And the 0-2. Line drive to short and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Miguel Andujar, the next up for the Padres.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here's a 1-1. And that is out of play. Sets him down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Back after this on the show. Back here at Petco Park. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. That's out to center field. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Phillies,
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Quick move to first, and Turner's back in. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Phillies, the first baseman, number 3.
So here is Bryce Harper. 1 for 3.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Turner runs on the ground, and that's just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner on the go again. Got him swinging. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
For the Phillies, the third baseman, Alex Bow.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ron Marinaccio won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
they hand the ball over to a new arm, David Morgan.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And here comes Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Man on second, 2 down. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Padres nothing.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Phillies,
back, and a new arm of the mound to start the 8th. Jose Alvarado.
Alvarado.
Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
The catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Ball, that's high.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in. Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 3. There's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That clips the zone. Full count now. Fermin wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. No challenges left for them now. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. Back to the top of the order now. Fernando Tatis Jr. will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
He was all over that one. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Jackson Merrill.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And that one missing low. Man at second. That one's in there. And the count even at 1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
Up next to the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And Machado able to spoil that pitch. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Inside, almost got him. Here's a 2-2. Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
3-2 now. Laureano waiting in the on-deck circle.
If they can get him up, he'd represent the tying run. So critical pitch right here.
Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at second, 2 down. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Laureano.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Now pitching for the
So they turn to their
Phillies,
closer,
number
Joan
59.
Duran.
Juan.
First and second, 2 outs. Ramon Laureano, the next up for the Padres. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Padres waste a chance.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Movement in the bullpen. Wandy Peralta, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hart also throwing. Morgan, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play. Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ball.
That one off the mark. 3-2 now. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Phillies, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now it's JT Realmuto. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well. There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And now the count is even.
That's a ball.
Marsh over at first with one away. Fouls one off. 2-2. Now one miss.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Got him. 2 away down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Bryson.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. David Morgan out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
they turn things over to the southpaw, Kyle Hart.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Out to short, Bogarts. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they lead at 3-0. Back here in San Diego, all set to start the 9th in this one. Ty France now at the plate. That one in triple digits.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Crawford ranging back. And that one is off the wall. And the 9th inning starts with a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts.
Ball.
Man at second. And downstairs.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Flying around third is France. Safe, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. And a curve drops in for a strike. To third, and that's a foul ball. The tying run at the plate. Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
The Padres with the tying run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Bogaerts leads off first with 1 away. Got him looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Joan Duran gives way, Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Brad Keller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So it's their last chance in this one. And now it's going to be Freddie Fermin. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Throws to second. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
Definitely one of the easiest saves you'll ever see. He only needed 2 pitches to get this one. Can be efficient, can attack the hitter. That's what the manager wants to see. That's what his teammates want to see. Nice W.
And your final 3-1. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.